On everybody, good afternoon, happy Sunday. Nick here, and today we're going to take a look at a tactic I use to profit off a stock, especially when it comes to day trading. So this is called a morning pump right here, and we'll get into more of the pump and dump concepts and all that stuff. But this is called a morning pump. So you can see right here that it kind of flatlined from yesterday. It didn't have a whole lot of anything going on yesterday right here. And then into after hours, nothing. Then all of a sudden, the stock price shot up. Sometimes it's based off news. Sometimes it does it artificially. They had news after hours yesterday, right here saying a group acquires Resource Plus, yada, yada, yada. If you guys have seen my stocks to trade scanner video, you'll know that this tab number correlates with the news down here. And this is most likely what shot the stock up for the next day. So how do I trade a morning pump? Well, a bunch of people have different theories on it. I'm an aggressive trader. So what I like to do is, especially as a day trader versus swing trading, I like to try to capture some of this move. Now, granted, I'm not advocating you do that because there's so much volatility within the first, anywhere from 5 to 55, 60 minutes of the market that, with people selling off, with people buying, with people just all sorts of trading going on, stop losses getting hit, etc., that you got to be careful with it. But what I like to do is I like to wait for confirmation, which typically what I look for is it breaks a previous high right here. And then I like to see that the volume is increasing, which tells me, the green bars are going up versus the red. So we have a positive volume increase going up. And then I like to jump in on this almost as fast as I can and just kind of ride the wave and take profit. I'm not trying to guess the top of it. I don't have any major support resistance, especially on a first day breakout like this when I don't have it from the previous day or whatever. You could look back in different time frames. So say if we went back 5 days, we might be able to see something. I'm not even sure. So not even 5 days back it has anything. So this is like a true morning pump, based off news. And so what I try to do is capture some of this move right here. All right. And that way I can kind of get my day started off right with some profits. I never, ever, ever wait too long on these things because they could break down real fast and come crashing down. So, and then the best way, and a lot of people will trade it this way too, after that morning pump is done, especially if you want to play it, in my opinion, more conservatively and a smarter way to play it, is wait till that morning pump's done, let it come back, let it retrace back down, and oftentimes there's a secondary pump, just like this, okay? So on that secondary pump, that's what a lot of people try to get in. You'll hear some people call it a dip buy. That's what I call it, a dip buy as well, or just a secondary pump, depending upon the retracement or how far it pulls back. So on the secondary pump, I'll try to get in, once again, looking at my volume, try to get in and ride the wave up again. This time I have a little bit more of a idea of the support and resistance because I know that my resistance is going to be the previous high right here. So I know that it can go up, and if it breaks that previous high, I'm sitting real pretty. But if not, then, I get an idea of, okay, it's getting close here. Now I want to see what it does. Is it going to double top and come back down? Is it going to shoot through it and this becomes support all of a sudden from a resistance? So that's a strategy that I use. And then it turns into, after that, basic chart analysis. So typically on these morning pumps, you have a huge pump, a secondary bounce, okay, and then it kind of dwindles away like a bouncing ball, kind of losing momentum, okay? So that's kind of what I look for. And a good way to trade these morning pumps and everything, especially if you're day trading. Now, if you're under the $25,000 pattern day trader rule, be careful. If you want to use a day trade on this, you can, but there's a lot of uncertainty, and sometimes these pumps fail, and you got to get out real quick, and you don't want to be caught in that position. So I don't recommend, especially if you're swing trading, I don't recommend trading these pumps like that at all. And then, like I said, it goes over basic chart analysis from that point. So lower highs and lower lows the rest of the way out. Now, if it came up, and I did a third time and started creating higher highs and higher lows, then, I'd look to get back into it and see if it breaks the day's high. So that's just a basic video on how I trade these morning pumps. And with the way the market is right now, there's so many of these things going on. It's awesome. We're sitting at, a huge bull market, biggest ever, over 25,000 on the Dow. 3 out of 4 stocks, remember this, they follow the market. Okay, so 3 out of 4 stocks follow the market. So this is a great time to be a long trader versus a short trader. because some of these stocks where people think that they're going to lose their momentum, they just keep on going. They keep going up as of right now. So, another tactic that people are short sell, and this is a great tactic to use, is on these morning pumps, they'll try to take some shares short into these, and add up and average up here until it does this and dwindles away. That's a fantastic way to trade as well. I know that Tim Grittani, one of the guys that I learned from, and a well-known stock trader who's very, very good, if not the best. He does that a lot. He'll see what it does in the morning, and he'll short into the morning spikes, and then he'll just ride the wave down the rest of the day, and it's done him very well. So major props to Tim Grittani on that. Okay, so that's just a quick little video on how I trade these morning pumps. So to give you guys kind of an idea of what to look for and everything. I know when I first started, I wanted ideas on how to trade. And this is just, I'm trying to make it simple for you guys. So if you have any questions, by all means, shoot me a comment on my YouTube channel, and subscribe to my channel, and hope you guys learned something from this, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, guys. Bye.